Yay, thank you. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Walking the Way with Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and I am going to be your psychic medium for the next 28 minutes or so. So I'm really super happy to be here, and thank you, A1R Psychic Radio, for creating this space for us to make connection with spirit for all you peeps out there. So I'm gonna do a little chatty chat with you, and I'm gonna let you know about some stuff coming up, and then in a little bit we'll go to the callers whenever everybody's on the air or on the line, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So first and foremost, I want to say, so this past weekend I was involved in the Spirit Fest event in Orlando, Florida, at the Avanti Palms. This was put on by Mary Ellen Popick. She does all of the Spirit Fest events in Florida. She is an amazing coordinator, and coordinating a bunch of artists and psychic mediums and us ethereal people. It's like herding cats. And she does a really, really good job at it. She's just really super good at communication and making sure everybody has what they need, so that we can then be comfortable in getting you what you need. So it's really good all the way around. It was actually a great event. Although here in Florida, you never know when you're going to get rain. And I ended up driving through torrential downpour for the first hour of my drive, that first morning. Just torrential downpour, hanging bolts of lightning. So I figured that was a good sign, right? If I could survive that, it's going to be a great show. And it was really super, super. Got to meet a lot of really, really nice people, made some great connections, had some great experiences. So really, if you didn't make this one, there's another one coming up in Sarasota, I think next weekend. I don't have the deets on that one, but if you reach out to me, I can find it for you, so you can connect with me on my Facebook page, Mediumship by Picasso, and just say, hey, where was that event at? For next weekend. Also, I'm going to be doing a virtual event next weekend, and that's why I can't make the Sarasota show. I will be on Sunday, April 18th. I'm going to do a show called Soulful Sunday. And it's going to be awesome. It's a virtual event, so it's going to be on your computer. We'll do it on a Zoom call. It's going to be with Christy Godwin. She's a phenomenal psychic medium. We work really great together. We bring in a lot of good energy, so it's all just really cool stuff. That's April 18th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll have it open from 6 to 7:30. So that's 90 minutes of connecting you with spirit, connecting with you with your loved ones from the other side, which is really super cool. That event is $25. You can go onto my site. My website is mediumshipbypicasso.com. That's mediumshipbypicasso.com. And you can purchase your seat for that event. And then what will happen is you'll get a link from me, on how to click on to get into the room. Okay. And then the second thing coming up shortly thereafter, on May 2nd, there's going to be another virtual event. It's called From Spirit with Love. And basically the same thing. It's going to be, although there'll be 3 of us in that one. That will be myself, Trace Spalton, and Patty Stovall. And so there'll be 3 of us together. And again, we work super, super well together. It's going to be May 2nd from 3 to 4:30. That's 90 minutes of total spirit messages. And listen, we make sure that when we're doing these messages and getting these messages for you, that the information coming through, you can validate. If spirit comes in and you can't validate, we go ahead and send them on their way, and then we ask another one to come through. So it will typically, it's been really, really smooth. Spirit hasn't let us down, and they usually don't. It's really an awesome experience. So look for that, May 2nd. It's called From Spirit with Love. and you can register on my website. There'll be a link that you can click on. That one is $20, and then next month, mid to later part of month, I'll be doing a live event with Spirit Fest in Melbourne. So lots of really cool things going on. I mean, it's just great energy, that we're trying to, bring to people and keeping that vibe high and all of that kind of stuff. So that being said, that's all my yakety yaks about the events coming on. Let me just get a quick sip of tea here. And then we're going to go right into our first caller, because really it's all about you guys. It's about you, and it's about spirit, right? So I have Kathy in Long Island. Are you there, Kathy?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much for inviting me into this.
It's awesome, Kathy. I'm really glad you're here. So how can I help you today?
Well, I was just hoping to hear from Spirit.
Okay. So you're wanting something more psychically, or you want me to dip into what's going on with you?
Yes. Anything. Okay, cool. It's wonderful.
Oh, anything. Just throw the whole kit and caboodle at me. Perfect to wish for. All right. So let me just go into this real quick here. All right. So I'm going to lean into that a little bit, Kathy, and then let's see what direction we're going to go, okay?
Okay.
And I write as I listen to Spirit. So if you hear me doing a little scribblings here, okay. So I'm not sure what we've got going on here. So I'm trying to lean in psychically, but I'm hearing I'm hearing a woman behind me, and I'm going to ask her to step forward a little bit closer, and I'm going to try to blend in. So this is going to be, I feel like, more mediumship. We may change lanes, but that's what it's feeling like right now. I want to talk about, as she comes forward, she's talking to me about a bookshelf, and you standing in front of a bookshelf. I see your arm up and you're pulling something down. Were you recently standing in front of a bookshelf trying to choose something or picking something out for yourself?
Actually, I was going through books recently to donate.
Okay. Yeah, deciphering. Where does this one go? Where does this one go? Where did this one? I want to keep this one, is what she says. Hang on a second. I'm trying to determine who she is.
Okay.
Come on a little closer. As this woman is coming forward, I want to say, are you mom or grandma? Feels like mom. Is your mom on the other side?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so what she's doing right now is she's making me do a little funny thing with my like she rubs her wrist. I don't know why she's got me rubbing my wrists here, but it's almost like I'm messing with some bracelets on my wrist or something, and like she's kind of playing with those. And as she wants to make mention of something there on it's almost like a beaded bracelet or something that she's adjusting on her left arm. Would that make sense to you?
No.
Bracelet on the left, and now I'm tapping it like I would tap a watch. So there's something about a bracelet or something on her left wrist, and she's going over and over about that. So I don't want to let go. Let me ask her why, okay?
Yes.
And I'm actually going to write that down, Mom, in is it bracelet or a watch? Would there have been a jeweled watch that is like a bracelet and watch?
Actually, I have I watch them constantly tapping. I don't know if that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay. That's what, that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. So what she's doing, Kathy, is that she's validating she's telling me about information about you right now. She don't want to talk about her. She wants to give you information that she sees what you're doing. That's why she put me at the bookshelf messing with the books. And that's why she's talking to me about the thing on my, do you wear your watch on your left wrist?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's why she's telling me. That's because that's the wrist I'm going to, and I'm messing with it, and I'm messing with it, and I'm messing with it. So she goes, she says, all of these newfangled objects, she goes, I don't understand any of this. I just don't understand any of this. Can't you just look at a clock on a wall? I don't understand any of this stuff.
Yes, that would be her.
She's funny. I like her. She's she's talking about liver issues. Would she have had some, would I be right in saying that she might have had some liver issues? Because I'm hearing something about liver.
Maybe towards the end she did.
Okay. And she's did you drink? She's talking about drinking wine. So
that would be me.
Me too. I'm right there with you, sister. Let me just say, I just want to say, I'm right there with you. But she wants to, she's showing me a glass of wine. She's like tipping the glass, not an not like overindulging or anything like that. But she's, and then she wants to put the spread out on the table. She's talking about putting a spread out on the table. Would this would have been for Easter? Did you do an event for Easter?
No, but I went to my daughter's who tried to do a very nice thing for Easter.
Okay, did you do something on like a spread out on the table, or it was a nice tablecloth or something? Because she's like spreading it out on the table.
Yes, it was very nice. But being in quarantine, I kept my distance from everyone with a mask. So.
Well, sure, yeah. Everybody's got. We all have to do what we have to do. But she doesn't care about that. She just cares about making you understand that she was there with you. And she's talking about dropping a fork or dropping silverware. Did you do that? Did you drop silverware?
No, I didn't.
She's talking about dropping a fork. So I feel like she might have knocked it off for somebody. She's trying to get your attention or somebody's attention in doing that. Hold on, let me ask her about that. Hang on one second, okay?
Sure.
So where are you going with that, Wes? She's telling me that somebody, either you or somebody around you, would I be right in saying is feeling very unsettled about something? I feel like indecisive, unsettled, very unsettled about something. There's a decision to be made. There's a decision, she says. There's a decision to be made.
You know what? There's my daughter's getting married, and my daughter is named after her, and there's so many decisions being made now about the wedding because of what's going on.
A little advice from her, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just passing the message. So everybody's got free will to do whatever, but your mom is saying downsize. Make it smaller, downsize. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you got to pass that message to your daughter, you tell her. Grandma said.
Yes. My daughter was telling me, we have to first we made the list, and then there was the quarantine, and then all the regulations, and now we're trying to decide who's getting cut from the list without anybody being hurt.
There's like a whole nervousness and an anxiety I'm feeling in my stomach about that. It's really, really like, oh my goodness. She's saying, tell them it'll be okay. You can celebrate bigger later. But that nervous energy is almost burning my stomach. So that has to go away. She doesn't want anybody, she's like, everybody just relax. Make it smaller. It'll be okay. You can go big later. You can go bigger later and have a special celebration. she's saying like first anniversary or something like that. Let it be okay. So you can let go of that anxiety and that anxiousness around that. That's a horrible feeling. I could feel it. It's right. It doesn't feel good at all. It's not good for your daughter's health. It's not good for your health, is basically what she's saying. Let me have her give a quick message. And then, do you have a question for her, by the way?
I let me think. Are you okay over there? She's been over there for many, many years, but I think about her every day. She's been on the other side for over 30 years.
Kathy, she's laughing. Yeah. She goes, "What do you think?" I'm standing here talking to you. What do you think? She's funny. Oh my God, I love her.
She was very funny.
She's got such a brilliant sense of energy and a sense of humor, and she's really beautiful. Did she have very beautiful skin?
She did.
She's showing me her complexion, and her complexion is really beautiful. I absolutely love it. She's touching her face. She's like, "Of course I do. Of course I do." I love her. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that, my love. And you can always reach out to me for a longer read on my website. It's mediumshipbypicasso.com, or catch me on Facebook live or something like that.
Thank you so much.
You are so
nice to hear from her.
I love your mom, and I'm going to send her on her way with many blessings.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Kathy. Thank you. I love, actually, I mean, one of the best parts about connecting with spirit and bringing them in is it's like creating a reunion for people. And it is a reunion. And it's to remind people that, yes, we're still here. We're still here. You can feel us if you try. You can, talk to us. Don't be afraid to talk to us. It's those kind of things that create that bond between this side and that side. It's really, really amazing. Okay. All righty. So we're going to hop on over to Carol in Vancouver, Washington. Carol, are you there?
I'm here.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing good. So we got about 8 minutes or so. I'm going to try to do the best I can for you. And how can I help you today?
Well, I'm wondering if you can feel my grandson around me.
Let me just check on that, okay?
Okay.
Carol, when he was really little, was he super, super blonde?
He wasn't real blonde. He kind of had dark hair, but when he passed away, he had black hair.
Okay. Let me, because I don't know, I'm getting this glimpse of a little one with super blonde hair. But hang on a second, and let me just ask about that, okay?
Okay.
Sorry for the silence. I'm just trying to listen real quick. I feel as if there were some. Carol, would you mind me asking, would his death have been connected to opioids, or something that he might have regretted being involved with? Because I'm feeling a sense of regret.
He was shot.
He was shot? Okay. Well, let me just ask you, was there a drug connection there with regards to that? Because I'm feeling, here's what he's making me feel like. I'm feeling, I don't feel like he's ready to come forward, like, bouncing on in, you know what I mean? I feel like he's processing some stuff, and what is happening. And I think the regrets are the things that he's processing right now, because I'm feeling an absolute regret, and I'm feeling some connection to opioids. Did
I
he?
don't know about opioids, but he smoked a lot of pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sometimes these days is laced with fentanyl, right?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it is. Sometimes it is. It's so crazy. Not like the old days, where you could just do what you wanted to do. It's not like that anymore.
Mhm.
So I feel like that he's still processing. What happened about 9 months ago? Because I'm hearing 9 months. 9 months.
9 months ago. Well, he passed away March 16th, 2020, just as COVID hit.
Okay, so that would have been about a year, a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
But so
Yeah.
before his passing, try to think back. Okay, so what are we in? We're in April. So April, March, February, January, December, November, October, September, August. So something around August. Did something around August happen? Because I'm going 9 months, and I don't think it's 9 months forward, but I feel like 9 months back.
Uh, Gosh, I couldn't even tell you. I don't know.
Okay, well, that's okay, honey. Just make a mental note of that.
Uh-huh.
And then like when you're just thinking about stuff, try to just, think back or look at your calendar and go, okay, what happened in August? Just kind of think back a little bit, because
Okay.
he wants me to go back to the 9 months.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hearing, of course, the I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling his energy super strong. Carol, I'll be honest with you. It's
Yeah.
not super, super strong. Sometimes spirit
Uh-huh.
comes in and it's like boom, 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 boom. But when there are some things that they've done in the physical, sometimes it takes a little bit of time before they're really ready to come forward super strong and confident.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing with him is I'm seeing hands in the pocket and kind of a body language, shoulders down, head kind of down. But I'm feeling in my heart, I'm feeling the I'm sorry kind of feeling. I'm working on it. I feel like I'm working on it, Carol.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm working on it. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up trying to connect with him. And just did you said he was shot? Was that in the head? Because I'm feeling something in the head.
He was shot in the head by his best friend.
Yeah. Oof. I'm so sorry. First of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And I do feel that pain in my head. But can I just on a side note quickly, I want you to understand, having had a near-death experience myself, please understand that when a soul, starts to make that transition, in that moment exactly, that pain is taken away. So he would not have felt that. You understand? As he made that transition, your soul separates from the body so they don't have to feel that suffering.
Okay.
Okay? He wants you to know that. I want you to know that. Okay?
Yeah.
That's super important because people don't realize that God's got a great plan. Let me just tell you, we don't always realize it until we're on the other side. But that pain is not meant for you to feel. And so your soul does make that separation. And I'm very thankful for that,
Yeah.
He's giving you one rose, one red rose, one red rose, one red rose. Please try again with him. Please keep trying because there will be a point in time that he's really ready, okay? So don't give up with regards to that, all right? And I'm sorry I couldn't, everybody's in a different place, but I want you to know that don't give up on trying to connect with him, okay?
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome, my dear. Just reach out to me anytime. Maybe pop in onto one of my Facebook Lives or on my Facebook page and just say, hey, any chance you can check in or, whatever. Give it a little bit of time. And then,
Okay.
we'll just keep trying, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
All
Okay,
right, honey.
thank you very much for taking my call.
Oh, many blessings to you. I just want to thank you for calling in, and then hopefully I'll get to hear from you again, and we'll try again, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. I just want to let you guys know, it's just another minute or so as I'm saying goodbye and wishing you the best for the week coming. Understand that death is a funny little thing. In the words of some very, very great people, we can't die for the life of us. We are so very close on a soul level and in the physical plane to the next plane over. It integrates, and when we do pass that, when that transition starts to happen, that pain is gone. So please know that. And I hope that you all take a moment and reach out to me on mediumship@picasso.com. Come and see me at one of the events, either online or in person. I wish you the greatest week. Be kind to each other. And I love you and I love spirit. And I'll see you soon.